to see. We have done it. We have started our recording. I work as a relationship manager and science communicator at Balani Infotech Pvt Limited, Noida. I am working from Mumbai office. Firstly, I would take this opportunity to wish you all a happy Mahashivratri. I am your moderator for today's event and welcome once again. On this auspicious day, I am immensely grateful that we are able to organize this session for each one of us. I am sure we are associated with library professionals from some way or the other. Today's webinar, Manifesto for Library Professional, is for each library professional inquisitive who just want to know more about what's happening in library professional at this digital era. And we could only organize this session, we could only organize this webinar because we received the support of a very warm support by our two invited guests of honor. They have accepted our invitation, and that is why we are all here gathered for the webinar. Once again, a big thank you to our esteemed panelists. Panelist 1, this first speaker, Dr. Anjia Motukuri, Adjunct Faculty, Department of Library and Information Science. Recently, Sir has joined at Katia University. A big congratulations to you, Sir, for serving even after retirement. Sir has joined. A big congratulations. Dr. Anjia, sir, is facing some technical issues to join in. I am sure we will start ahead with Madhu sir's lecture, and sir by that time will join in. Our second invited guest of honor, Professor Margam Madhusudan, former Deputy Dean Academics, former Academic Council member, Department of Library and Information Science. We at Balani Infotech have started Big Info webinar to give platform for such important engagement and interactions. I am sure we all need such exchange of ideas every now and then just to know what is latest happening and get insights from our peers. And that is why we are once again here to give you that platform. I am sure you all have infinite questions. Please put them in the Q&A option. And at the same time, I can see most of us are using the chat box option. Keep interacting in between the session. Make yourself known that you are here for the session. We organize this Big Info webinar to give platforms. At the same time, we also organize different workshops and webinars for training purposes and the training of different e-resources that we at Balani Infotech are associated with. We are associated with ACS, AAAS, and different educational tools. And we definitely train them, give demos. And our recent initiative, that is initiative of webinar on academic writing skills, are very much appreciated by budding research scholars and the authors who find assistance in the guidelines that we share in the webinar, the tips, the platform insights that we share, the website link that we share during the webinar. All these are very much useful to all the authors, all the research scholars who are in the process of writing a scientific paper. We will now start with the session. It is honor to introduce to our first speaker. We will have two sessions. First session is being conducted by Professor Madhusudan. There will be a second session by Dr. Anjia once he joins in. Then there will be Q&A. But at the same time, put your question and answers in the Q&A option and please keep interacting. Let me introduce with all the pleasure to our first speaker for the session, Professor Margam Madhusudan. Sir has accepted the invitation and it's a pleasure that sir is here, and once again, I would like to say that because sir has accepted the invitation, we could organize this interaction. Sir has a great.
Okay, madam. Shall I start, madam?
Sure, sir. A brief introduction, sir. Sir is a Deputy Dean Academics of University of Delhi. He was also an Academic Council of University of Delhi member from 2013 to 2015, a warden of Department of Social Work Hostel, University of Delhi from the year 2008 to 2012, HOD Department of Library and Information Science, Goa University, and Assistant Librarian in the year 1999 to 2003 of Goa University. Sir has a great teaching experience from 2000 to 2015, currently a professor of Department of Library and Information Science, University of Delhi. Sir has received great awards in 2022 Research Excellence Award by Social Development Federation, Agra, Lifetime Achievement Award in the year 2022 by Madras Library Association, Chennai, Best Paper Award in the same year by International Conference on Knowledge Management in Higher Education Institution, Best Teacher Award, Best Paper Award. There's list of Sir's award. Major research project, sir works in the area of design and development of web-based database of aerospace testing facility available in India, 2015. Also, there are various minor projects and number of publication under his name, from Springer to all the Web of Science indexed paper, I am sure. And sir has lot to say, books, papers, sir, all over to you. Please carry on the session, and thank you once again.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nikita. And the Balani Infotech for giving this opportunity. I'm pleased with this opportunity. And indeed, it is a wonderful job for the benefit of LIS professionals in India. So far, no manifesto for library professionals has been prepared by India. So this is a good step towards the preparing a manifesto for library professionals in India. So with this, I'll start with my presentation. So I'll talk on this one, that my topic is impact of emerging technologies on library and information science professionals. Greetings from the University of Delhi and happy Mahashivaratri. Today, I would like to talk about the impact of emerging technologies on library and information science professionals that we librarians find ourselves in a new reality brought on by the longer lifespans, a greater concentration of wealth, technological advancement, and finally, a new reality in understanding the role of learning and information in people's lives. As you know, the advent of internet and the ability to serve communities without massive physical collections that has thrust the role of librarian to the forefront. Anyone can search Google or browse Wikipedia, but the library is one of the few places all people can go interact with professionals. It is not enough to say that the libraries are more than just books. The libraries are places where a crops of professionals dedicated to the improvement of a community to do their work with that community. As library and information science professionals, we advocate for the community, we support that community, and ultimately we assist in community members becoming their own activists for positive change. We make community smarter and the lives of community members more meaningful. So this is a recognition that reason librarianship has existed in one form or another. It has changed to implement long-held principles in changing realities of those that the library served, just like today. So it provides librarians with a unique opportunity to embrace in their day-to-day operations and introduce new services and also enhance their existing library services to suit the generation X, Y, and Z who are technically savvy and sound. Coming to what changes, what are the changing agents now? Dear friends, libraries being more akin to these trends are experimenting and adopting new technologies to be relevant in changing times to serve their clientele better. So that's why, but these emerging technologies, it is providing, impacting very much in the day-to-day, the delivery of information to users and market library services in a great extent. Now, because of these new emerging technologies, there is a new trend called mobile tagging. So this mobile tagging is a process that allows users to access digital content on their mobile device via an encoded object. This is nowadays is the bud of this one, and it is the more and more the popular in the user spread. Application of emerging technologies in library services, it is the need of the hour. So with this background, so now discuss what is a library, what is the importance of libraries, as you know very well. Just I will quote, as you know, National Education NEP 2020. So they clearly mentioned the education is fundamental for achieving full human potential, developing an equitable society, and promoting a national development. So in this context, education and libraries are called the two sides of a coin.
Please let me know if Madhu sir, I think, has logged out. Yes, sir is joining again. Yes, sir, please welcome.
Madam, this connection.
Few seconds,
Lost,
you were not there for few seconds.
Okay. Shall I start again?
Sure.
From where?
So there
Beginning?
was, Yeah, your presentation, what are libraries? We were there.
Okay.
Sir, you can off your video. Some are saying there is a network fluctuation. So if
Yeah.
you turn it off, it will be better.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Shall I start once again?
Your presentation, we are not able to. Yeah, it's starting, sir.
Yeah.
Fine, sir. It's visible now. We can continue. Thank you.
So, here it is right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
This.
Importance of libraries. Education is fundamental for achieving full human potential, developing an equitable society, and promoting national development. Education and libraries are called the two sides of a coin. They are very much interdependent on each other, as education without libraries and libraries without education are paralyzed. So the libraries cannot be separated from education. Dear friends, there are so many factors which impact on education, particularly ICT. As you've seen, also experiencing. One side, the education, establishing new curricula in different courses in our colleges and universities, and the already existing courses are revamping with new design of courses, and each course having included a different competencies and skills for faculty members. And the other side, it is very much the curricular expansion of job markets. Of course, it is providing the career opportunities for the both students and research scholars. So now challenges in front of librarians on your right of your screen. It is the day-to-day changing education teaching environments. It is clearly, it is posing a big challenge for librarians and libraries, because they have to provide the necessary teaching arrangements, information, and the resources for the proper implementation of these courses. The other side, the number of interdisciplinary approaches have been incorporated in many subjects. So that is also another the challenge in front of the librarians and libraries to cope up right information to right user at right time, because the competition between this training from other related fields also, the other side, it is increasing. So the question comes here, because I want to press more on this one, simply in 1, 2, 3, where we are, in which direction we are going, how we should organize ourselves and run libraries. Finally, how to improve digital skills and competencies, the present information on the go environment. Finally, where we should stand. So this my presentation, it clearly answers all these queries. On the top of your screen, there's a blinking one, animated one, that is a technology, always knocking the door of the libraries. Where are you? Where are you? So every time we have to follow the technology, and we have to update the existing technologies. So now, coming to this one, the emerging technologies. The emerging technologies in libraries have witnessed a dramatic change in the last 2 decades. It has enhanced the operational abilities and improved the services to a great extent. And these technologies posed a challenge to LS education towards an employable and sustainable knowledge-driven economy. It has created a new challenges to promote the upskilling of LS professionals for the digital environment with a blend of traditional principles and skills of ICT and converting them into information professionals and also nurturing both active professional and technology skills. You're seeing still our libraries, particularly college and university libraries, there is a huge change as far as the library services are concerned. Still many of them providing traditional library services and hybrid services too. Not completely automated and not completely traditional. And the other side, these technologies, for example, there are many, but few of them I'm putting here. So this is a big data, Internet of Things, drones, blockchain technology, augmented reality, robotics, artificial intelligence, and expert systems. So these are very prominent, the technologies, emerging technologies in this period. And it is impacting very much the existing library services into smart library services. So let us discuss about, in brief, of each one, how these technologies are impacting. First and foremost, that is big data. As you know very well, big data is rapidly increasing on 5 fronts of value, variety, veracity, and value. These days, libraries are confronted with an enormous amount of structured and unstructured data. Library work no longer focuses on books, journals, and catalog data, but rather all manner of unstructured and structured data and data forms. For example, text, metadata, images, audio, files, videos, research data, 3D digital copies, and softwares. So the big data affects libraries both directly and indirectly. So the direct effect is the use of big data tools to analyze big data sets of libraries and allows the automation of many real-time library services, which helps to improve the library services. The indirect effect through the library users who are increasingly using big data in their research. So the big data is finding applications in data mining, data curation, research data management. Coming to the another area, there are so many applications as far as the big data is concerned. As I mentioned, we can provide the efficient web-based library services. We can provide metadata tagging and prediction modeling. And we can also provide application of sentiment analysis in libraries and data visualization and the real-time recommendation engine for users using data. And the research data management practices. It is really taking a momentum in Indian libraries, and library service patterns, trends, associations, the possible with this technology. Designing catalog as a Google-like knowledge code and link data for the library collections possible with this technology. Designing new methods of content delivery to substitute traditional face-to-face librarian. So the library data for data analysis, data standardization, data modeling, data visualization, some of the examples of this technology. The next technology that is Internet of Things. This technology these days, we are witnessing the all forms. And why not in libraries? We can make use this technology better for virtual tools and real-time messaging services. Alerting and real-time messaging services is wonderful, this technology. And automated systems, whether it is a lighting, air conditioning, or any other ones, this is a suitable technology. And work quality, efficiency in libraries, it is another important. The third important technology, drones. Of course, in Indian libraries, these are not. It is a dream for libraries, but it is a new era for libraries. They can use this one. So the visualization of document delivery, creating virtual tours, and even security of library building, in addition to CCTV. So you can make this. Of course, biometric systems are there, and library, the RFID systems are there, and so many other systems are there, but this is external one. The another important, that is the blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is a structure that stores transactional records, also known as block. So the public in several databases known as the chain in a network connected through peer-to-peer nodes. So typically this storage is referred to as a digital ledger. So the blockchain technology will provide open access to digital content and the paper collections to all potential users practicing library systems, while risks to ensure confidentiality to each user's privacy and the personal identity. So the technology, even though it is still in its infancy in library services, but some of the application of the blockchain technology or the digital preservation, digital rights management, even plagiarism, payments, user loan, interlibrary loan, and so on and so forth. Even the organizational information administration and library, the confirmation of accreditations. So these are some of the very good examples. Make use of this technology to enhance the library services into smart library services. Next one is augmented reality. Dear friends, technology allows the perception of the physical world to be enhanced or modified by computer-generated stimuli perceived with the aid of special equipment. So the augmented reality has come with the help of mobile technologies. Is a direct or indirect live view of a physical real-world environment whose elements are augmented by computer-generated perceptual information, ideally cross multiple sensory modalities, including visual, auditory, and haptic. It is interactive technology that these imposes computer-generated image on user's view of the real world. In the library aspect, it will promote digital content. It will also links to on-the-shelf resources very easily using these apps. At the later stage, I will show you in the demonstration too. And also it will explore cataloging system with user instructions. More importantly, this technology enhance the resources, particularly these days, as you are seeing and witnessing the many computer science books, library information science books, and other subjects too, having the multimedia layers as a reference in their books. Sometimes you're seeing the further information as a QR code or maybe some other links. So this can be easily, you can trace this one, and pattern library discussions, book reservations, and some of the good ones. For example, you see, it's not only that, but also, so it is this augmented reality app for shelf reading rectification purpose also, you can make use. So it has so many benefits for your, since it is a new technology. So you should know a little bit about this. It will support contextual simulation learning, ubiquitous, because so nowadays this is the age of smartphones, powered by smartphones, and ubiquitous means a very small device and miniature devices we are using. So for timely access of information, because so nowadays all the information the users wants to access from their beautiful smartphones. So these are the miniature devices which may be having a teeny sized display, maybe 3 inches, 4 inches, 4.5, 5.5, that's all. But it will really provide the point of need, this one. So coming to this, another the area where this is robotics, as you know very well. So it is also playing a momentum in the library services, of course, but India yet to start, but in many countries having this one. So it has using real-time browsing of printed material, virtual reference librarians, book detection and grasping, and of course, it is a dynamic movement primitive print services because increasing and services are increasing. So now one day it will definitely comes. So if the manpower is not recruited, so then we have to employ these robotics so to survive libraries and library services. So the another technology that is artificial intelligence and expert systems. Nowadays, the artificial intelligence and expert systems everywhere. Why not in library services? So these are, so basically, see the knowledge-based indexing purpose and natural language processing abstracting purpose. Of course, so these are powered by artificial, it is powered by expert systems, which are providing so many developed, so many expert systems, for example, reference librarian, online reference assistants, automated cataloging, context awareness technology, and so on and so forth. And these technologies definitely help in online information retrieval in simplest scan or a click away. And these are so intelligent for providing intelligent interfaces to online information retrieval services also. Friends, as I mentioned, we are living in the age of smartphones and tablets, and our users are powered with these so hi-fi, the miniature gadgets such as smartphones, tabs, and e-readers. Now, the mobile library services are need of the hour, and to attract the current generation users more and more, to increase the usability of the library resources. So it has to be enhanced, all the library services into mobile-based library services. In that context, if libraries do have the library website, it's a 1.0, they have to redesign into responsive website, if not website, which is a subset of the main website. Nowadays, you can see in this picture, all services you can provide on the like devices. So that way, it will increase the usability and return on investment on both electronic information resources, physical resources, as you are having. So this is the area where the another area of this one is application of these QR codes. Thanks to COVID God, and everybody knows, the moment I say QR code means Paytm comes in the picture, everybody knows. So these days we are using the QR codes for various purposes, and our users are fascinated to use such kind of these codes for their payment purposes and other purposes too. But in the library also, it is the application of these codes. Now we can make as a app-based library services or code-based library services, and to attract our users applications you are seeing, and we will discuss later. So I would like to, because at the end, so what kind of the emerging technologies? So these really, maybe you know a little bit, but I wish to show some of the very prominent ones. If you like it, you can use it. Okay. The first one is the augmented reality app. So on right of your screen, it is providing the library. This is a very image-based augmented reality application. This is created by the Pradeep Sidappa. So this app basically is a new arrivals, point you new arrivals, and also point to similar books. Simple but useful and very probable. You can see this video. There's a link here, this there, because time is very less. So that's why you can see this video. And the another important the aspect, digital interface for print book. There is a finger link. You can see a beautiful this one. See, I am across this one. Finger link is a project currently developed.
世界にあるものを指で直接選択するだけでデータのやり取りを可能にするシステムを開発しました。
Place the book on the table under the stand, and you will see extra options available for the book. It is because everything that finger link sees can be available and editable digital form. So then we'll go for another one. The another technology. This is another important nimble. This is a smarter way. You can see another very interesting one. See, this nimble is a wonderful concept by a London-based this interactive designer. Google this one. You can see very smart way to read libraries using augmented reality technologies. Okay. The another one is, as you know, the virtual reality is powered by internet. So it make use this offer the many. This is a real-time virtual reality. You bring library closer to users by creating virtual tools, because the innovation is very important, and the users want such kind of innovations in library and library services. So the another important, this one is the delivering book drones, you know very well. So the cloud-based the technologies, so many available, and at a glance you can see this providing by various the database vendors, EBSCO, ProQuest, SpringShare, OpenAthens, Elsevier, Atmeyer, so on and so forth. And the important thing is these days important is single sign-on technology. This is very important because so one side we are using the library ILMS based databases, and other side footage databases, and we are subscribing so many databases, and also providing various devices. Okay, so that is the save the energy of the user. That is the sixth law of library science, comes from this single sign-on technology. And so many other web-based discovery tools these days are many available freely also. WooFind, you can go for that. And also you can integrate all your library banks and all whatever these collections, including articles and so on and so forth. And ERM, this is electronic resource management. There is a Coral, it is available as a free QR services better and better. And finally, because the time is very less, so dear friends, so emerging technologies provide librarians with a unique opportunity to substantially enhance user-centered services and provide collaborations between libraries and their clients. So they leverage new technologies to facilitate creation of knowledge, support innovation, and help citizens more smarter citizens. Libraries are on the crux of a significant transformation or silent sail into oblivion. So the library of this century is not only a place to watch, read, and listen positively, but a place where new social relationships are forged and knowledge are created, explored, and shared. It is a better space for real-time and community-driven innovation. As I seen you, the new technologies such as augmented reality, wearable computing, 3D printing are slowly becoming relevant to library services, forcing the continuous development and the need tailored libraries offering to changing conditions and evolving as well. So it will finally, it is a bridging the from physical resources to digital sources, and it is opening the door for information on the go, because it is bringing practice about BYOD, bring your own device and access our library resources. You can tagline this one and provide such one. Finally, everything is possible with finance, and for improving return on investment, both on print and online collections, these technologies greatly enhance and help this one. You can watch this carefully. Finally, the future of our profession will be determined by a network of librarians and allies interconnected around the common pursuit of defined. So the future of profession is a global knowledge school of thought. It's a time for librarians to leave the safety or stacks and action to advocate better decisions. We must match every smart city proposals with a smart citizen proposal that sees our communities not simply generators of data, but as people worthy of investment and endowed with rights and values. So library education needs to move behind a single college degree to an ongoing peer monitoring service that seeks to experiment, document, and then disseminate results. A better tomorrow based on knowledge and the rationalism and kindness of all. So finally, we need a clear manifesto that is to the library service, relevant to library services, forcing continuous development and need to tailor libraries, offering to changing conditions and evolving customer satisfaction. So with this, then I'll back to Dr. Nitika.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. We have so many participants saying that it was an amazing presentation.
And I namaskar to my guru, Dr. Ajay Garu. This is the first time we are sharing, participating both together.
Yes, sir.
And sir, happy Mahashivratri.
And yes, sir, unmute yourself, please. I can also from here. Yes, I'll do it, sir. No, I'm not able to do. Anjia, sir, please unmute yourself. You can do that from.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. So we have with us Anjia, sir, and we were waiting for him to join. Technical issues, just a part of life, and we are back. And I'm sure by the time Professor Madhu had such an interesting session, and we have so many responses that the session was so interesting and the presentation was great, sir. I enjoyed it thoroughly, just watching and listening to you. And now we have with us for the second session, Dr. Muthukuri Anjia. Sir has recently joined at Katkatiya University, and congratulations to you, sir, as an adjunct faculty. Sir has 31 plus years of teaching and professional experience, has several research papers under his name. Sir's academic qualification to start with is MLISC, SLET, PGDLAN, and PhD in library science, MA, MPhil, PhD net 2 times in political science, B.Ed and PGDCA. To MA, pursuing third PhD in Department of Public Administration and HRM. SWAM MOOC of 11 courses, of which have been completed. Certification 1 course. Sir is a member of BOS Usmania University, Hyderabad, member of BOS Katkatiya University, Warangal. Sir is a research supervising in TS, AP, and Tamil Nadu Foreign University of Lincoln College of Malaysia, University, Malaysia. Sir has several administrative positions. To pick few, are Additional Controller of Examination, Dravidian University, Kuppam, Coordinator, Research and Development, Coordinator for MA, DDE Kuppam, Librarian and Coordinator, 17 plus years, Chairman Anti-Ragging Committee Kuppam, Member Establishment of Study Centers Kuppam. Sir has various awards, so many students of PhD, MPhil, number of articles published. To mention, Sir has received prestigious award. We cannot skip this. APG Kalam National Excellency Award 2022, Hyderabad. Bharat Ratna APG Kala Award 2019, Lifetime Achievement Award 2019, Best Teacher Award Vijayawada 2020, Distinguished Social Scientist Award West Bengal, Best Teacher Award 2018. And at the same time, such a warm support at this moment to organize this webinar. Sir just said it is a service to library professional and it is my duty to commit to this webinar with such a great mindset. Welcome, Dr. Anjia. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and carry forward the session. Sir, you're muted. Please, sir, unmute yourself and then earlier it was fine, sir.
Madam, is it audible?
Yes, audible now. Thank you so much, sir. Please continue.
Good evening, madam. And before start my session, I will say wish you all to happy Shvaratri. And it is a good day for me.
Yes.
Just now, Madhu told me that he is my guru, but he is better than guru, is a greater than guru. I will accept without any hesitating.
Yes.
Because he is a learned man. Basically, he is a very studious person and hard worker, I know. Since days, he was student. After completion of BLS and MLS, he was joined in high school as a librarian. Then after PhD, he went to Goa. He introduced so many innovative ideologies and programs. Then he shifted to Delhi as a professor. I think if you see his history, he is more like S.R. Ranganathan, our father of library science. I congratulate one and all. And coming to Nikita madam, I am very happy with her. I always gratitude towards her because he is putting more efforts to connect this internet, because since 3:55 I am struggling with connecting the internet. But due to some suggestion given by her, I am standing before you.
Thank you.
Thanks for Nikita madam and Balani Group. It's really a wonderful institute to providing all types of information resources in the form of journals, books, e-books, and databases. I really wondered, Mera, you are having more databases, more information. It's like a good library.
Yes, sir.
We will turn it as a Google is a knowledge center. I will accept, I will rechange it. Balani Group is a knowledge center.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, madam.
We are putting efforts, sir, and that efforts are only successful because you are ready to help. That is all, sir. I'll say it's only because of your help.
Okay, thank you, madam. Now coming to our topic, I am changing now because Madhu has eaten everything. There is no left, he has not left anything. So anyway, thanks, and I am very proud of you, Mr. Doctor and Professor Madhu. Now I am shifting my, so sir told everything. It is need for every professional, that is librarians. But how it will happen in Indian situation. Foreign country, we forget it. We living in India, we have to acquire all the ICT knowledge in the digital era. But as by knowledge and a rich experience, Professor Madhu abroad and India, he has observed physically the librarians and library situation, physical libraries. I can say in one thing, the Indian libraries are not reached yet up to the mark, not even fully digital. The library professionals also don't think otherwise anybody from India or especially in Telugu states. Many library professionals are not showing very much interest to acquire ICT knowledge or digital knowledge. You say anything. For that, what can we do? The professional organization should come for the professional organization like ILA, IASLIC, and so many institutions are there. They must come forward to conduct workshop, online workshop, and seminars. Simply they are conducting some topic, but really useful seminars, as by my knowledge, it has not happened yet. Even then, I completed my 63 years. But one more thing, the credit goes to Nikita Madam. The word kinding, really it is a tagline. Manifesto to library professionals. I never heard that title, even national or national international seminars. They never can, no institute has conducted, no academic institution conducted in this way. For that, I once again congratulate you, Madam.
Thank you.
Now I want to say something about the screen sheet.
Yes,
Madhu,
technical issue.
Madhu started and ends with a good ICT skills. But here, for that, what are the things are going on at national level and international level regarding to make good professionals with with the digital technologies or digital technology or digital literacy. For that, professional in a general sense is a term that simply entails the art of playing expertise in the field, trying to meet the standards demanded by the profession. Professional in library and information services regarding hidden treasure. So in many cases, libraries are neglecting everybody. We are providing so many kinds of services within the limit to reach our aims and objective of organization where we are working. But we are putting so many efforts, but they are not recognized. So it is one kind of big problem to professional. So what can we do? What is library professional development for librarians? The professional development allows librarians to share their ideas, stores, knowledge, and what they are doing in their own organization with one another. So librarian always learn something new, that a new learning is like a research. The library and information professor could play a vital role in the creation and maintenance of e-content, repositories, platforms, and infrastructure. Documenting, undocumented. So to make the vibrant professionals, now they are called as HR, human resources in LICs, the international professional organizations like IFLA and ALU. They are recommended some guidelines to follow by professional to provide the ultimate goal of any libraries to reach the library services to the users. For that, the IFLA International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions, American Library Association, framed some kind of rules and regulations, we can say guidelines or policy. A fully qualified professional staff must be appointed. So why the library professionals are not coming update? As Professor Madhu said that VR and latest technologies, mobile services, creating websites. So how it happens without knowledge of a library professionals. For that, it is the first recommendation of IFLA and ILAE, the appointment of the professionals by the organization. They must be well qualified. They must have good digital skills and communication skills also, and personal skills, and coordinate to each and one. Because as we know well, the library is combination of many professionals, top, middle level, and lower. So the librarian must take, and you should have thorough knowledge, fully knowledge about the institution and about the library resources. For that, the organization should appoint a well professional staff. They motivated, dedicated, responsible for planning and management in academic library, working together with all its members of the school community. So here, in recent developments framed by the IFLA, the vision of the library is improves and enhances teaching and learning for the entire teaching community through its qualified library professionals, library resource and its development policies, active collaboration. For thinking, the librarian must have thinking capacity and global citizenship in inclusive and equitable education that is access to all. In India, the national government, that is Narendra Modi government, has introduced after 36 years, that is new education policy 2020, that is called as, in short, NEP 2020. The new education policy has rechanged, reframed in the place of Dr. D.S. Kota, that is T 3 2 plus 3 10 plus 3 plus 10 plus 3 plus 3. That is higher education, that is SSC, intermediate, and degree level. They stressed only vocational education. The entire committee has not recommended any library policies. For that, the new education policy has given much importance only digital libraries. So the traditional libraries are going to disappear. For that, the new education policy has focusedly recommended that every university, every organization, it may be private, it may be public, every institution must develop digital libraries. Only digital library provide the resources which are needed by its users. As rightly said that Professor Madhu, and augmented reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, every service will be provided by the digital librarian with the help of only digital libraries. So there is highly need to introduce digital libraries and digital libraries in India. The mission of the library is qualified library staff and users by providing equitable access for learning expertise, resources, and learning spaces to enable all members of the academic committee to become engaged critical thinkers, effective readers, responsible users, evaluators, and creators of information in multiple formats. As librarians, we know everything. But without having these skills, we can't do anything. That's why IFLA is trusted. The digital skills must be learned by the library professionals. The next very big one, the largest professional library association, ILA, American Library, also framed some kind of rules to the professionals. Guideline 1, it is very important. All the professionals must be fill up with through advertisement. The next conduct of interviews. If the IT professional get a good job, you said that in money or knowledge, anything they will give, even the gate seat. If you want to sit in gate, you must have four types. One is written examination. The second one is telephone or video conference screening interviews, email interviews, or on-site campus interviews. Like that, the professionals must be appointed in libraries. And Third one is group discussions on need of convergence in library resources, that is from print to digital libraries and digital libraries. So after we conducting all types of screening tests to the library professional, automatically we know that we can provide a quality of library services, digital libraries or virtual libraries. You can use anywhere. It is the user's utmost satisfaction. So what are the attributes to professional librarian? The librarians are more apprehensive, cautious, flexible, focused, imaginative, open-minded, respectful, self-reliant, serious, tender-minded, and trusting, as well as higher on general reasoning skills than those in the normal group. See how they are recommended. If you are having the librarian all these mentioned qualities, automatically we will get so much of famous, or you can say image in the society. So standards of professionalism, high quality work standards, honesty and integrity are also part of the package. Professional employees look clean and neat and dress appropriately for the job. You can see anywhere, as by my knowledge, within the Telugu state, no librarian except one or two. My scholar one is Raghu, Mr. VJMT librarian. He always looks very corporate level. He always thinks to introduce the new skills, new services, how best we provide the library practices to the user. So communicating effective and appropriately for the workplace is also very essential part of professionalism. So generally we know that what we are doing now, we are collecting, we are organizing, we are providing traditional library services. But now, nowadays, he has changed everything. And nowadays, the library roles, the librarian roles, you can say same librarian roles are clearly become multifold. The librarian acting as an educator, marketer, and facilitator to high value of content, because content is very important to the user, to the scholar, to the scientist. That's why the library professional must able to provide all these things. When Madhu is appointment at Goa University, I learned so many times. VR. I don't know what is VR. Now my mind is clear. So thanks to Madhu again. The perception of the traditional librarian is being overturned as librarians utilize technology to support researchers and scientists. The role of librarian is not only providing books and journals, but in this digital age, it has grown. Librarians are teaching the teachers, students, and even the public. So we are great. As a library professional, I will be great. I worked at Ravi University and Cocktail University, some other universities. When I am providing every piece of information as per the needs of the user, they always ask me, sure, you are great, you are great. How I am getting all these things? Simply, I am providing the needy information by the client. So nowadays, all the librarians must do like this. Even then, you do not, your library is not provided digital collections or digital, but you can provide ITC provide just using the mobiles. Just Madhu said that mobile website. There is a great app in mobiles, Researcher. You search anything. It is possible to provide the app to the users, basically researchers, scientists. Very novel databases are available in this research. So librarians need to guide researchers to ensure they are accessing high quality, relevant information, not older one information, and they play a critical role in helping users spend less time in searching and more time accessing and using valuable content. Even now, I am observing so many libraries. The user coming to library, in olden days, they are going to search where the book is available on the stacks. Even now, many users are doing like that. So what about OPAC? What about catalog? At least traditional catalog, you can show that one. Babu, you come and stand before the cabinet and take the call number, go to stack, and which rack on which stack it is available. It is not providing this kind of possible information to the user. For that, how the professional will get knowledge, good name and fame in the society? No, we have to learn at least. Even then, I am pressing now. I think there may be some traditional libraries that please try to provide the needy information which you have. So what skills librarian should have in the digital era? It is most important. It is unavoidable environment, unavoidable situation. In this present digital age, academic research are increasingly referring to online resources to begin their research. Unfortunately, we, the library professionals, are very much far better than the teaching community. Sorry for that. It is a fact. So many faculty doesn't know what are the online resources, what are the offline resources. At least they are not trying even in the generation. I don't want to name the university. Many senior faculty. Everybody should and must learn. If you go to any bank, the retired person also using how to serve his customers. Possible, it is possible. At least today onwards, please provide possible services to the user. With such significant changes underway, it is essential that the role of librarians to evolve, keep up this shift to the researcher behavior and also researcher behavior also. So many research are going on, especially in social sciences. Simply they are lefting. They're copying and pasting. Our institutions, UGC, everybody is saying we are doing plagiarism. What is the plagiarism? I know what is the plagiarism loopholes. If the plagiarism take responsibility, really, no PhD will submit at any university. It is my challenge. Because situation is like that. Simply one underlined in social sciences. I am not saying physical science, life sciences, and physical science, and material science, so on. In the present digital era, librarian must be able to work with the digital media and also must be able to curate electronic collections, select them, acquire, describe, organize, reference, and preserve these digital works. It is possible with librarian. If you are an organization not able to provide digital library or internet connectivity, why not you provide with the help of this? You are having WhatsApp service, you are providing every service possible. Almost all every user, every person, even common men, even beggar. I found that many beggars in Chennai and all the places, they are using WhatsApp. Why not do you do? Please don't think of it. Please do. Please get. Please satisfy the user, because user satisfaction is our satisfaction. The organized satisfaction. So we can understand that librarians are considered as knowledge mediator, knowledge officer, information officer, information scientist, librarians, all words has gone. Now the latest word is mediator. Simply what information is available on the net, just you pass on the needy users. It's very simple. In an interview, Moses Munya of United States has given a lecture on library professionals. He said that in Kenya, the university at Kenya, he said that librarian's profession has long has been seen as one that entails arrangement of books. But in the current era, now we are saying digital era, electronic era, communication era, information explosion, information superhighway, whatnot, we are using as much as possible, but which is considered to be digital era. Current era is digital era. Library professionals have adapted to the changing times, the demystifying the earlier Asian. We can provide good services. We are, if the library is providing services to the users, with that services, the society will develop automatically, the nation will be developed. Narendra Modi introduced so many new programs, naval programs. Just for live example, Swachh Bharat. Just to see, we are seeing almost not 100%, at least 20% is utilizing in every area, every nook of the corner of the village in the national level. We, the professionals, the knowledge seekers, knowledge mediator, knowledge generator also. See, you don't, I am requesting all the organizations, all the academics to encourage the library professionals to provide service. अंजय आप अच्छा है, अच्छा कर रहे बोलते बस है, ऐसा बाहर ऐसा दबो हाथ में, बस we will very happy without providing any financial benefit or promotion or anything. So Professor Madhu, as a librarian at Warangal, that is St. Gabriel School, he got name and fame. I cannot say in words. When a student of BLSC, he started writing works. Being a student of library science, he prepared one entrance book for BLSC course. See, almost 30 years back, I am saying. For that, now he is enjoying the fruits. In a day, we cannot get anything. My dear professionals, today onwards, try to provide needed services to the user. Users are not only your scholars, students, faculty, but also in social workers, social common people. You may be labor, you may be beggar, anything. Top to bottom, you as much as possible. Please underline the word. You provide services. And the another person at Indian Statistical Institutes, the same Kenya, that the majority of users are using library online, either through computers or using their mobile services. For that, we have to train them in an academic arena overwhelmed by electronic resources, demonstrating the value of content. And using array of tools in ordering to do so, part of library source and plan of collection development. Yes, you have to get collection development policy. We know how to develop policy. There is some UGC rulings. We have to follow within your limit, within your financial constraint, within allocated budget. I'm not saying you ask for thousands of process. So there are much there. I don't want to go all the details. I will share anywhere to the madam. Now I want to set only new technology which is not covered by the our great professor, Professor Madhu. Recently, in 2022 November, just 3 months back, the IT companies are introduced Chat GPT. It is very novel services. We can provide the services. We can provide services by learning, by seeking what Madhu told. We have to learn. For that, the IT company has introduced for its workers to provide customers very novel service. Today morning, I am thankful to my son who is living at the States. He has given that number. He has given suggestion. I asked him, Tarun, you are a user. So what kind of services do you want from the library? What services you are what service you want from the library. Immediately said that I am sending a link. Best to see it. G short, G short GPT, generative pre-trained transfer library. It is a good service. It is built up top open AICs or artificial intelligence GPT companies, and it is the large amount of data is available. So all the large amount of data we can provide to our users after training, after introducing ourselves. It is built up top open IEC GPT of large language. I worked with previous joining in Cockpit University, Dravid University. It is a language university. We cannot find any tool to provide library service in their language. Further, I am very much thankful to ICT people to invent the new type of service. And Chat GPT is launched in a prototype on November 30, 2022, and quickly garnered attention for its detailed responses and articulate answers across many domains of knowledge. Already we know that Madhu mentioned AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, big data. Actually, all these softwares are used by IT companies, but it is much useful if we introduce our library resource and library services. So I believe it may be exaggerate. I believe that the new education policy 2020, the library may be fully digitized. It is very much possible to introduce GIF. And Madhu also told that drone technology in all activities of libraries, especially very much useful in academic libraries. In COVID-19, I do not know his name. In Australia, a scientist is searching for information. For that, he needs textbook, not online information. Immediately, he has written a letter to the President of Australia and National Librarian also. Sir, kindly provide a book to my doorstep. However, we are not able to come to your library. Immediately, the librarian, thanks to him, the librarian got an idea that immediately write a letter to the president and government officials and librarian, his chief librarian. So kindly provide drones to lend the books. Let us use scientific desktop. It is very important. So remote with this, we can remote action. We can use drone technology also. Software programs. These are very important to the user for library professionals. Software programs like C and C++ are advanced language for library management software. These are very much useful. See, you should not close your hands. The books has come. I am framing the rules or policies to provide the same book. No, it has gone. Now, as much as possible, you have to learn softwares which are related to our libraries. We know that Soul, NewGenLib, and so many private softwares are there. Even if you want to prepare that software, you have to programming language. You have to learn. So I am requesting to Madhu, is there any softwares to learn very easily to provide the platform to our library professionals especially? For that, I am recommended to conduct hand-on workshops by the IT software professionals, not library professionals, because they are masters for all categories of LS professionals on various types. Library housekeeping operations, especially on LMS and library resource security, because almost all libraries are going to digitization. For that copyright issue may emerge. The Usman University, Telangana, the biggest and oldest one, they started some digital library resources. but they immediately got one letter that you stop the library resources from official person. If you scan and put on the website, our tradition will go on, our tradition will tempt somebody. So now stop that one. We don't know how far is it right. Finally, to conclude, the library professional must adopt this change and improve new skills and knowledge about new technologies that will be needed to provide smart library information services in this digital environment. The second one is they have great opportunity and brighter career prospects as long as they adopt and innovate their professionals and technological competence. The LIC at the end, the LIC professionals that anticipate and embrace change constructively, creatively, and intelligently will be ones who are most likely to develop and succeed in 21st century. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity, Nikita ji. I have taken almost like 25 minutes. You are allotted only 25 minutes for me. Thank you. It's complete in time. Thank you very much, Madhu, and all the participants who are joined there. Actually, I estimated that almost all I said 500 group, at least 300% students, but they are not joined. I don't know what will happen. Well, thank you, Madhu, and all the managing group, Madam Nikita, Madam. I'm very much thankful to you and your Balani Group, especially your managing director, for giving this opportunity. Thank you, and thank you, Vandal.
Thank you so much, sir. With this, we are at the end of our session. I have had enough, and it's still incomplete, to thank Dr. Anjia for giving such beautiful lecture. We have received so many comments saying that it is so useful. We were expecting many more participation, but we are yet thankful to all the participants who have joined for this session. Participants are soul of such events. We have taken efforts for interactions and connecting with you, and thank you for giving your valuable time. Once again, thank you so much.
Sir, close your sharing that screen, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Once again, thank you to Professor Margam Madhusudan for accepting our
Will you
invitation.
stop it, Madhu?
Screen sharing, close screen sharing, sir.
Yes.
Screen sharing, close. There is an option, sir. Again, go to share screen and close.
But it is not. Again, I want to go share.
Yes. Click on yes, sir. It is okay.
In the beginning, we were worried that Anjia sir would join or not. So I am very happy that we have achieved our objective to come on.
So I'm very sorry, madam. I took a lot of time because I thought maybe sir will come or not. So I have to run the show, complete
But
the.
sir, you have to believe that we still have 100 participants. I am sure the session was so useful and engaging that they are here. Their participation is only.
I will answer all the queries, madam. What they have, I'll answer. No problem, madam.
Okay,
Please
okay.
pass on to me. I'll send.
There are certain questions, sir, but we are over time. So
Yeah.
we will definitely direct those questions to.
Yeah.
So I just want to, before we end the session, certain announcements.
You can you give my email, madam. You can
Yes,
give
sir.
my email to them and let them ask to me. I'll answer them.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, in the chat box, could you please share your?
Yeah. I answered a few of them.
Okay.
Okay. So these are some. Okay. Shall I answer all now only?
No, sir. We can do that
Okay.
later
Okay.
on. Because it's all in the mix of chats.
Yeah.
And a Q&A. So it's all a mix. I was requesting all the participants to use particularly the Q&A option for asking questions so that we could segregate the discussion and the question and answers. So we will do that for all the participants who have questions. Reach out to us. We have shared our email IDs with you in the chat box. Once again, I'll share. Contact us at balaniinfotech.com. Contact us at balaniinfotech.com. You can write any question and queries to us related to this session. I will direct those questions to the respective speakers, and you will definitely get back your email with the answer. Other than that, we are going to provide e-certificates to all the participants. Just wait for another 2 or 3 days. In that time, you will get your e-certificates to your registered email ID. Along with that, we will also provide you a feedback link. I am sure that we all are facing certain technical issue. It is not in our hand, but it's a pleasure, and I am so happy that we have reached to this end of the session by completing our motive, by just giving our thoughts on this particular platform, exchanging ideas, and discussing about what latest is happening in the digital era in library resources. We have seen the evolution of libraries, but in recent times, so much is happening, and such sessions are in need of this hour. So I am sure we are going to organize more and more such webinars. We also organize training webinars, academic writing skill webinars. We also are going to organize many more webinars for library professionals. So just stay in touch. Look forward for what Balani Infotech is going to offer in the future. Thank you so much, sir. And once again, without the support of Dr. Anjia and Professor Madhu, this would have not been possible. The warm support, they call this as a duty and service. And this is the mindset, like-mindedness that we are here. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Good day, and hope this Mahashivratri brings more blessings. And I'm sure we all are going through certain viral sickness, and please take care of yourself. Thank you so much. With this, I'll end the session. Thank you for joining.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nikita, for giving this opportunity, and convey my best regards to all your entire team and also Balani Group authorities. And my special thanks to my guru, Dr. Anjay Garu.
Yes, sir. Guru is always a guru, and the blessings that we need from the guru is forever. Forever. So
today I'm here because of him.
Yes, sir. Yes. And that is why this entire, sir, Anjia, sir, you are muted. Please unmute, sir.
Sir, unmute. Sir, your mic is not coming.
Yes, sir.
Just because of Madhu hard work and sincerity and honesty.
Unmute, sir.
Where he works.
Mic is not coming.
Yes, sir. He's audible.
Yes, sir. Audible now. Yes, sir. Okay.
Audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Professor Madhu said that the credit goes to Anjaya. No, I won't accept it. I won't agree, because Nikita madam and all the participants learn from this.
No, sir. So today I'm here because of you. All credit goes to you only. Guru is Guru, sir.
Because just you learn, because he is physically available for you. How much efforts he was put. He is really honest, hard worker, sincerity.
Yes.
And is a knowledge seeker more than that. He always trust for knowledge always.
Yes.
Because he's getting more name and from not only national level, madam, international level. He published Emerald journals.
Yes, sir. And so this is also a great,
famous. Thank you very much.
This is also, Madhu sir, a great insight that we would be wanting you to come on our session and talk about. Is
definitely.
Write such papers, academic papers.
I am also before you, madam, just because our gurus, Professor Sudarshan, who is from Usmania State, Hyderabad, Telangana State.
Yes.
And my guide, my
Professor Lakshman Rao, Professor Vishwamohan.
And Professor Lakshman Rao, Vishwamohan, all they are pillars for me.
Yes, sir. And we will be conducting sessions with them, sir. We want Madhu sir to speak about how to write a scientific paper. We all want to do that, sir. I will be grateful. I will learn from you, and because I am also in the process of writing papers.
That is my area. And for your madam, for your kind information.
Your knowledge is there, madam.
Yes.
Madam,
Yes,
for
sir.
your kind information, Just I want to quote, I want to inform you.
Yes,
So the recent research study states that the highest citations, highest H-index, and highest I-20, and highest number of publications, all these areas. So on my name in my subject.
oh, congratulations. So please, we would love to hear all of this. So you are such a information ocean that
These are the findings of recent study.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We would love to hear, sir. And I am sure the participants would love to hear on this. So, because this is something, sir, everybody is going to use it on the daily basis. So, we will be talking about that. I will reach out to you. And I'm sure with that interesting topic, we will have more people join.
Thank you so much. And thank you very much, one and all, for patiently hearing and also and watching or listening or our presentations
Till the end.
carefully.
Till the end. Till the end. They are with us till the end. With this, I'll end the webinar with more interesting hopes for new webinars and new topics. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you.
Shall I leave?
Good day. Good evening. Bye, sir.